I'm West Carrollton Mayor Jeff Sanner. On behalf of my 2018 City Council colleagues, including Deputy Mayor Rick Barnhart and Council members Angie Fryman, Leanne Nash, Harold Robinson, Jill Tomlin, and Amanda Zenny, I would like to start this annual report by offering gratitude to all the residents who have taken the time to get involved in our community during the past year. Last year, more than 47 people volunteered to serve on a city board or committee, assisted with paperwork at the Civic Center, or as a chaplain for the police department. This number doesn't account for the hundreds of people who coached a youth sports team, helped a neighbor on Community Pride Day, or volunteered at a special event like the Monster Mash or a holiday festival. A thriving community requires active civic engagement, and our volunteers are absolutely essential. I hope that you may have had the opportunity to attend a neighborhood block party or special community event this past year. Perhaps you attended a city council meeting or watched one on this Maumee Valley Communications Council channel. All city council meetings, as well as the weekly focus talk shows, are broadcast here and highlight local community news. The city aims to keep its residents informed about all aspects of city business through many different resources, including frequent news releases sent to the media and posted on the city's website at westcarrollton.org, as well as on social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter. 4 seasonal newsletters are mailed to the residents each year. The city also posts announcements on the digital gateway sign on Dixie Avenue and the Key Ed's billboard on Interstate 75. I hope that you agree that our community's civil servants are conscientious stewards of our tax dollars. You should also be aware that for the past decade, state elected leaders have made budget decisions that have significantly reduced local government revenue by approximately $1.1 million each year. Even though the city is currently operating at the same levels that it was in 2008, our employees have found ways to continue to offer the services you expect while maintaining a balanced budget. All of the city's accomplishments are only possible with the hard work of our employees. For example, the members of the West Carrollton Police Department stayed very busy in 2018. The officers responded to 8,644 calls for service from our citizens and completed another 6,699 officer self-initiated activities. The department's Park and Walk program is a key component of the officers' daily activity. This program is designed to allow officers to leave their vehicles and walk into businesses and shopping areas, through neighborhoods and schools, and establish a personal relationship with community members, business owners, employees, as well as students and teachers. In 2018, the officers completed more than 2,000 park and walk assignments, which helped to foster these relationships. Facilitating closer community relationships was the goal behind several other programs that the department conducted last year. The department hosted 2 junior detective programs that were developed in conjunction with the Parks and Recreation Department. The program is designed to provide the opportunity for children under the age of 12 to find out what it might be like to be a detective and crime scene investigator with the police department. National Night Out continues to be another successful community-oriented program. This event is held on the first Tuesday of August at Wilson Park Pool each year. There are games for the children, as well as food and other crime prevention activities that take place. The police department has continued the Coffee with a Cop initiative, which provides coffee and donuts and conversation with citizens of our community. The new Pizza with the Police event is an offshoot of that initiative. While Coffee with a Cop appeals to the adult population, Pizza with the Police was designed to appeal to a younger demographic, as well as families. This summer, the police department also initiated a new Kona Ice program in which officers accompanied a Kona Ice truck that visited 6 different locations around the city on a hot August day, giving away free flavored ice to everyone. Based upon the positive feedback, this program will likely become an annual event. The West Carrollton Police Department, along with several other area departments, also participated in the Shop with a Hero program in December. This program allows the department to select several children from our community and take them shopping for Christmas presents. In 2018, the department began the School Resource Officer program at the high school. This is the first year for the program, and school officials have already reported on a positive impact that the officer is having with both the students and the faculty. Finally, in June of 2018, the department recognized the 35th anniversary of the passing of Officer Fred Beard. Officer Beard was killed in the line of duty as he was attempting to apprehend a robbery and kidnapping suspects. A memorial has been constructed near the police department employee entrance in honor of Officer Beard and all the other law enforcement personnel that have paid the ultimate price. The members of the West Carrollton Police Department take great pride in the high level of service that they provide to the community and look forward to continuing that mission in 2019. The West Carrollton Fire Department joins the Police Department in the responsibility of responding to and mitigating emergencies, including those incidents involving fires, medical emergencies, hazardous materials, and technical rescues. This essential service is accomplished by a staff of 26 part-time and 7 career firefighters. In 2018, the department responded to 2,314 emergency responses, an increase of 2.5% over 2017, and approximately 75% of the calls for service were EMS related. Consistent with most fire departments throughout the region, the demand for emergency services in West Carrollton continues to increase. As a measure to reduce cancer in firefighters, the West Carrollton Fire Department received a grant of nearly $9,000 from the Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation. Part of those funds were used to purchase 45 new particulate hoods that protect the neck and face from dangerous carcinogens. The remaining funds were used to purchase a heavy-duty washing machine designed specifically for cleaning fire gear. Since cancer is a leading threat to firefighter health, it is important the city provides the safest and cleanest gear as possible to its crews. Early in 2018, the department replaced 4 disaster warning sirens using a $42,000 grant from the State Homeland Security Program. The Fire Prevention Division task is to improve the lives of residents by preventing fires and reducing the impact of fires that occur. To accomplish this, the division performs inspections of businesses and occupancies as mandated by the state and local ordinances, public education, and code enforcement. The fire department works in conjunction with the building department to ensure that new construction meets the minimum fire safety requirements. Last year, 484 fire inspections were completed. Many of our firefighters were asked to help organize and participate in 22 different public education events throughout last year. As a result, the fire department had an opportunity to provide 50 hours of public education that reached to more than 1,930 people. In October, the department continued its annual fire safety contest with elementary school-aged children. 309 West Carrollton elementary students worked with their families to test their home smoke detectors during the Fire Safety Week in mid-October. 4 of those students were selected to receive breakfast at Station 56 Firehouse and got a ride to school on a fire engine. The West Carrollton Fire Department is committed to its mission of dedicated professionals providing exceptional service to our community and encourage all residents to get involved in reducing risk. We can all make a difference in preparing our families prior to the occurrence of an emergency or disaster. Installing smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in our homes is one way to accomplish this task and protect our families. The fire department joined with the Red Cross this fall in distributing and installing smoke detectors to 103 homes in West Carrollton. Each year, the responsibilities for the first responders grow and evolve into much more than just putting out fires. In order to provide comprehensive emergency service to the citizens of West Carrollton, the fire department is proactively responding to those changes. assessing community needs, and developing viable solutions. In 2018, a strategic plan was developed with the input of fire department personnel, city officials, citizens, business owners, and other community stakeholders. This strategic plan has created a framework that will guide the West Carrollton Fire Department for the next 5 years and help ensure that it continues to provide high-quality emergency services to our citizens. The city's Park and Recreation Department, with the help from several other groups, including the Fire Department, hosted several popular community events in 2018, including Community Pride Day, movie night at the pool, a family camp out, mini triathlon, father-daughter dance, monster mash, sniff a treat, rake rally, teen swim nights, the gingerbread house decorating contest, and the holiday festival. One of the most popular events was the Hot Air Balloon Glow event that was hosted on Marina Drive near the Great Miami River in September. Last spring, the city received its 29th consecutive Tree City Award, which requires the city to spend a minimum of $2 per resident each year on the care, maintenance, and installation of trees throughout the city. 5 residents harvested a plot in the city's community garden located next to the senior center. That senior center facility, in addition to hosting senior citizens activities, is a popular location for parties, showers, and reunions. 73 reservations were made in 2018. Park staff also coordinated 159 park shelter reservations during the year. Thanks to a $109,000 Clean Ohio Green Space Conservation Grant, the city was able to purchase the property at 429 East Dixie Drive, which was the former home of Collier's Automotive. This new green space will serve as a gateway into the Dixie Central Avenue business corridor. In other local business news, a new 55,000 square foot logistics distribution facility for Masumi USA is currently under construction at 500 Progress Lane, with expected completion in the summer of 2019. A new Kettering Health Network facility is currently in the design phase for the property located on East Dixie Drive. Utility relocation is expected to occur later this year, with construction likely to begin in 2020. As you've probably seen by now, the Carrollton Plaza demolition began in November of 2018 and is expected to be complete by the end of this spring. 2 additional properties located directly across the street on Marina Drive were acquired by the city and will be demolished in 2019. Wellness One Pharmacy on South Alex Road has plans to expand into the neighboring property with the addition of approximately 2,200 square feet. One of the city's largest employers, NuVasive, which produces highly specialized spinal surgery equipment in a facility on Liberty Lane, is also looking forward to continuing growth in 2019. The company aims to add new jobs with the addition of new production lines in the residual space left within the facility. The development planning continues on the former Fraser Paper Mill site with the expected spring construction of the new Spiket volleyball facility, which hopes to be setting up in the fourth quarter of 2019. There was a significant increase in the number of permit requests to the city's Planning and Community Development Department in 2018. For example, the city processed 242 excavation permits last year compared to 72 excavation permits in 2017. A total of 473 permits to alter commercial and industrial buildings were issued in 2018, representing a total construction cost of more than $10.6 million. This is 26 more permits, reflecting $3.6 million more in construction costs than in 2017. 2 significant projects included the renovation of the West Carrollton branch of the Dayton Metro Library and the remodeling of the Wendy's restaurant on East Central Avenue. Other major planning and community development initiatives included completion and adoption of the West Central Avenue strategic plan for the former Fraser Alstrom paper mill properties, the Carrollton Center Commercial District, and the West Central Avenue corridor using a grant from the Montgomery County Land Bank. Securing grant funding from Montgomery County for streetscape enhancements to the Carrollton Center on North Elm Street and to demolish the blighted structure at 38 North Walnut Street. Obtained a market study and zoning land use analysis for the Farmersville West Carrollton Road corridor and updated the comprehensive plan based on the study conclusions. Code enforcement staff completed other neighborhood stabilization efforts by proactive enforcement of property maintenance and zoning regulations, resolving 2,080 property maintenance and 860 zoning violations in 2018, all aimed at preventing negative impacts on neighborhood property values. The department also completed the second year of the residential rental registration and education program, which involved inspections of the exterior of 563 rental properties. A total of 307 code violations were discovered and corrected. Of 900 rental properties in the city, only 48 remain unregistered by the end of 2018. For the 2-year period, staff conducted a total of 1,022 inspections, identified 577 code violations, issued 218 correction orders, and achieved a 94% program registration rate. The City Service Department also strives to maintain property values by completing successful high-quality water and sewer service, prompt snow and ice removal, effective household refuse removal, and top-notch engineering projects. As it does each year, the Street Maintenance Division sealed cracks and made repairs on several streets, maintained storm drainage ditches, performed quarterly large trash collections, repaired traffic control signs, operated the street sweeper, and completed the annual leaf pickup program. The Refuse Division collected approximately 3,980 tons of household debris during 2018. The recycling contractor removed nearly 435 tons of material. In addition to normal refuse collections, crews collected bulk items, scrap metal, and tires, old paint cans, used oil, and transported appliances during the quarterly large trash pickups, provided at no extra cost to the residents. The Water and Wastewater Divisions performed daily monitoring and control of the treatment and pumping operations and immediate response to emergency situations. Last year, 24 water main breaks were promptly repaired, water mains were flushed, and fire hydrants were regularly tested to ensure proper functioning. Sanitary sewers were cleaned on a 3-year cleaning cycle to minimize sewer stoppages. To understand the magnitude of water treatment operations in our city, here are some basic statistics. The water treatment plant produced 436 million gallons of water. The concentrate pond treated 94 million gallons of wastewater from the softening process. The wastewater treatment plant treated 566 million gallons of wastewater. These daily service department operations are always a priority. However, major infrastructure improvement projects were also an important part of 2018. These projects included final design for the Elm Street Bridge replacement project, 2 separate annual curb and sidewalk repair projects, construction of the William and Robert Street water main replacement project, an update to the Owl Creek flood protection study, replacement of the bar screens at the wastewater treatment plant. Other projects coming up in 2019 that residents should be aware of include the reconstruction of the Elm Street Bridge, construction of the Old West Carrollton parking lot project, construction of East Dixie Drive repaving project, and construction of the West Central Avenue reconstruction project. In conclusion, all of the city's accomplishments are only possible with the hard work of our employees. Your local government aims to provide transparency and many different opportunities for you to stay informed and involved in your community. We hope our residents will continue to be active participants in our local democracy. Thank you for watching this year's annual report.